Hi guys, I want to share a little bit about how to book your very first wedding. If you're a photographer and you really want to get into shooting weddings, but you're not really sure how to book a wedding, this video is for you. And I'm going to walk you through a little bit about what I did and how I got started as a wedding photographer and had couples trust me to shoot their wedding day. So the first thing that I would highly recommend doing is second shooting and going into it with a really good mindset. So you can't go into it with the mindset that you just want portfolio work, because the photographer that you're serving and that you're helping is going to pick up on that and is going to notice that you're kind of just in it for yourself and just to get experience and portfolio work. But if you show up and really serve and really have a mindset of just helping the other photographer with anything that they need, going to grab anything that the bridal party needs or the couple needs, or doing anything to make their day run smoothly, and that's really going to translate really well. And maybe you'll get some portfolio work along the way, maybe not, but either way is totally okay, because that experience is invaluable. So if you're having a hard time getting any second shooting gigs, maybe you haven't even been to a wedding much before, or you haven't even shot a wedding as a second shooter before, my biggest piece of advice is just to offer to come as an assistant and not even get paid for it. And I know we can all feel like our work deserves to be paid for and like we need to be paid, but honestly, when you're starting out, there's too many people who are trying to do the same thing for you to not be willing to work for free for a little bit just to get a little experience. So that's actually what I did when I first started. I assisted about 5 weddings, not getting paid a dime before I ever started getting paid as a second shooter. But honestly, like having that mindset of just being so hungry to learn and really wanting to go after it helped me so much. And just being able to get experience, and ultimately what happened and what was more valuable than the portfolio work that I gained was I started getting referrals from those photographers who, when they got inquiries who were they were out of budget for, they would send them to me, and I booked a few weddings my first year that way. Look past just the value of getting portfolio work. Don't put that as the #1 thing you want from second shooting, and it's really gonna help you grow in the long run way faster. Honestly, when I was looking for second shooting jobs and assisting jobs, I literally would just email photographers and offer to come work for free for them and just carry their bags just to see how they would shoot a wedding day. And that's honestly how I would go about it. There's also a lot of Facebook groups you can now be a part of that you can get different jobs from, but honestly, either of those ways will work, and it's a good way to get started. Then once you start getting second shooting jobs and portfolio work, maybe you have some images, you have some experience, and I would say just posting those images online, have an Instagram and Facebook account for your business. One of the best things I did was also have a blog for my business. So some of those photographers a second shop for will allow me to share my images on my blog, which was awesome because it got me up in the SEO rankings on Google and Yahoo and Bing and all of those places. So people started finding me there, started ranking for certain venues that I was working at. It was honestly just a really great way to share my work and to show potential clients that I had experience and I had been shooting weddings, and it allows them to trust me even more. I did this in a similar way on my Instagram account and my Facebook account by sharing images of weddings I was shooting, using hashtags from those weddings, and geotagging those weddings so that potential couples could find me. I also have another video about how to market your business for free. So if you're just starting out and you're trying to figure out different ways to book weddings and you already have that experience, definitely check out that video. I'll have it linked down below. Okay guys, so that was just a little bit of my experience and how I booked my first wedding and how I got started in the wedding world. Definitely let me know if you had a different story. Tell me how you got started shooting weddings, or if you aren't shooting weddings, if you have any questions about starting out and how all of that works, definitely comment below and let me know. I'd love to hear from you guys. Can't wait to share more next week. Bye guys.